Friends, today's March 16, 2024, and today we're going to take a look at this green Prizm Rashee Rice rookie card from the 2023 Panini Prizm football set. It's card number 350. We've put together a selection of 15 recent comps. All of them are done through eBay as an auction. No buy it nows, no best offers, just an auction, and we're going to determine what the fair value price is for this card, as well as create some first, second, and third offer options for you to consider as well. As you can see by this graph, we have major chaos with this card. A low of $3.50, a high of $15.50. That's an insane swing. So people are obviously looking for pristine quality cards when they're selecting this card and avoiding all the rest. And that should be taken into consideration because these numbers that we're going to come up with today are for in-person trades. Think card show, think trading card shop, things along those lines where you can actually see the card and make sure it's in pristine condition before you purchase. Let's take a look at the meat potatoes down below here. As you can see, we have 5 colors here. All of them are important numbers to consider. The first is the blue. It's $7.67. That is the average bid price paid in order to win one of these at auction. Of $1.67 on average was shipping, so on average, a total all-in price to have it delivered to your front door, $9.34. I wouldn't consider any of these to be fair market value for this card because it doesn't take into consideration that sellers have fees that they have to pay right off the top, and that amounts to about 13 to 15%. So the orange is what I would call fair market value because it is what sellers are actually taking home, and that is $6.35. Now, I personally am not even buying this card at this market. That's not what I'm going for. I got to get it for a little bit less so I can swing a trade if need, and that's where the stoplights come into play. Green, yellow, and red. First offer is a 70% green offer. That's $5.37. Second offer is $5.75, and third and final offer is $6.13. Now, don't forget that we had quite a few of those super high sales, $15.50, $12.50, $13.50. These numbers are likely dragging these numbers higher than they otherwise might be. So that's why I like to make sure I'm getting into the bottom third of sales as well. In order to do that, you have to drop down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $3.39. See what I'm saying? It's always good to check the bottom third to see that they match up with your percentages. Obviously, this is significantly lower than the green. In fact, if you could even drop down 1, 2, 3 more, you could go halfway into this market and still be beneath the green. So that is why if I make it to the green, that is my final offer. I'm not going any higher than $5.37, and even that has to be a beautiful looking card. In order to get into the top third of sales, you go 5 from the bottom, and that is going to be $7.51. You could potentially swing about a $2 profit or a $9 buy it now option as well. And there you have it. We do also have some PSA grading to consider up above. 13 have been submitted, 7 have come back as a PSA 10, and that is a 53.85% return rate. And that is why I feel a little comfortable going in that higher end, that $5.37, as opposed to $3.39, because I know that a nice percentage thus far are coming back perfect. Okay, that's it. That's fair market value, $6.35 technically, but I'm going to say this green is really what we're looking at. Take care, my friends.